Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
And answer came there none.
Nurse, is there something wrong with the drips?
What?
Now the hair can see the rabbit, yeah? Do we have only one nurse? Ah, two. Good God. Do we only have these matter things? This will not do, Nurse Edwards.
I'm Nurse Edwards. Sister Edwards, and you are?
I have this on my list. General Blake knows what we acquire. Rubber bedpans.
You tell him, Adolf.
Ah, no. He is darker, with a little. And he shouts. How he shouts. Ludwig Guttman, doctor. Your doctor. I thought I had the wrong place. A chapel, I thought. So much peace and quiet. And who's this?
William. Private Heath.
Hello, William.
Help me.
Of course we will.
That's the state they arrive in from military hospitals. Poor boys.
Kill me.
One more bloody time and I'll do just that.
William? William. This is bad. I know. All is bad. But you have life waiting for you. A good life. I promise. This man is on morphine, yeah?
Yes, he's...
Half dead with medication. So we'll bring him back to the world of the living. Sergeant Philip Newman. Hello, Philip. How are you? Why is this thing?
It protects him.
From what? Tigers? Lions?
From knocks.
Knox, doctor.
Is there a plaster room in the hospital?
Yes. Doctor.
Pincers. To cut away this... Sag. How you say? Coffin. Yeah. And his.
That's Mr. Cowan's patient.
No. They are mine. They are all mine.
he get his pliers?
Yeah. He says he wants us both in there.
Does he then? He can wait till I've done this. He'll have to learn that patients come first in this ward.
Yeah, he's a funny sort of doctor, if you ask me.
I thought he'd wandered in from a loony bin.
They are mine. They are all mine.
A German refugee. What next?
He's in there carrying on like he's royalty.
I don't think they have royalty in Germany anymore. Only Führers.
Aprons, please.
Nurse Edwards, these men, they have nothing to do.
They're ill, Doctor.
Bring me all the notes, please. This is our friend with the sparkling wit, yeah?
Corporal Bowen, yes.
That's me. Life and soul.
Why is he sedated?
An act of mercy to the rest of us, Doctor.
Why? Because they're all sedated, Doctor.
Yes, I've seen that. Not anymore. None of them.
Hey, hang on. We like our little bit of glue.
You will survive without it.
You wouldn't say that if you had my arms.
Medication, yes. Sedation, no. And another urine infection. My God, what are you doing with that?
Why do we allow these patients to rot? It is not their paralysis that is killing them. It is their bed sores, the infections.
But they're paralysed.
No, they are partially paralyzed. And they have had too much gentle nursing. The velvet glove and the hushed whisper. Everything you are doing, you have been taught to do it, that is good. But now, we have new ways of doing things.
And these new ways, better, are they?
Of course. Or why do them?
It's my job to make their lives comfortable, bearable.
No. It is your job to make them healthy. Some, it may not be possible. Some, sepsis has been allowed to develop.
You keep saying aloud.
Forgive my English. Lovely tea, thank you.
I show you the temperature charts. This car is new to us, but she's hoping to go on and train.
Excellent.
So, William, where are you from? Are you a country mouse or a town rat? I hear that you are a driver.
Drove himself all the way to Stok Mandevil, eh? Need a new map, son.
Have you met Corporal Bowen? He's the cross we must bear.
What's this mean?
Run! Run for it!
Be a bloody good trick.
Out! Now! Run! Run!
Send you home, William. Listen to me. You are in your bed, safe and sound. No one can hurt you now. All finished. No more fighting. Good boy. Good boy.
Next week, we will see if it is improving. From now on, Sister Edwards, it will be you tending to this wound.
If you say so.
I do. When we're finished here, we can scrub up and begin to take out these catheters. Oh, Copper Tompkins, yeah? Now you can learn to pee all over again, my boy.
Give me something to do, Doc.
Bit of a palaver, this, isn't it?
Should be easier than this.
We had some difficulty inserting that one.
We ain't built, sea love.
Another good reason not to go messing around with him.
Like a cart horse.
One more try. I don't want to damage the tissues and have him bleeding.
Hey, you worrying me now, Doc. Can I just leave it? I've grown attached to it.
No. No good. X-rays, Sister Edwards. We know we have an infection. Let's see if we also have kidney stones.
I'll put him on the list.
What list?
The X-ray list.
We don't have a machine on the ward?
He's a laugh, isn't he? There's a war on, Doctor, and we're an embarrassment.
Lucky they give us beds.
We all have to do without.
And some have to do without more than others? I think not.
I'm going to go and see Matron. Ask for a transfer.
You'll be lucky. Will they get in your place? Especially now he's in charge of the circus.
I'd rather do factory work. You know, I was told that this was proper nursing, not pee in bed sores all day long.
Where's Private Hiss?
Taking him down to surgical, Doctor.
What?
Spinal op tomorrow. Mr. Cowan likes them on his ward the day before.
He's not having an operation.
Yes. To stabilize his spine.
Why? Where's it going, the spine? It has taken legs?
Hey, boys, wake up. Fireworks.
Gibberish!
I'm only telling you what I was told.
Uppity.
Mr. Cowan's the one to take him down a peg or two. Oh, yes.
Dr. Gutman, how do you do? Good to meet you.
Mr. Cowan? Ditto?
And what brings you to my department?
This young man, William Heath, he is my patient.
I operate tomorrow, unstable fracture of the 9th vertebrae.
No, I think not. Ah, my apologies. Yes, he does have a fracture, this vertebrae, you're right. And yes, for all anyone knows, it may be unstable, but no. You are not going to operate on him. We don't know yet how much movement may be restored.
None.
And with your operation, you are guaranteeing this.
The army consultant sent Heath here expressly for this operation.
Sent him to my ward.
Actually, he sent him to me.
But now I'm here so I can take over. From today, all spinal patients are my responsibility.
I gather that you haven't touched a patient for years.
I haven't been allowed to.
Dr. Gutman has specialized in spinal patients all his life.
Yes, in Germany.
The spinal cord is the same for Wilhelm or William, Henry or Heinrich. They are pioneering treatments.
Experimental.
No, new but already proven. Monroe is doing great work in Boston.
America? Say no more. I'm doing what I consider to be the best for this mortally wounded young man.
He has not been mortally wounded.
His life expectancy is what, 6 months?
That is why I am here. Too many cripples in the last war. Too many young men dying young. Too many wounded men made helpless by medical neglect. Too many widows. That is why I am here.
Didn't last very long then, did he? Old Himmel.
Maybe he's been sacked.
I mean, I get my little bit of gloop after all.
We'll have to see, won't we?
I could do with a bit now.
Good, good. What did you say? Upwards and upwards. Oh, look, William, just in time. We are the Overteenes, little girls and boys, Make your request, we'll not refuse you. We are here just to amuse you. Would you like a song or story? Will you share our joys? At games and sports we're more than keen. No merrier children could be seen. Because we all drink Ovaltine. We're happy girls and boys. Ovaltine. 8 o'clock, ladies, time to go home.
We have to do handover.
No need. Tonight we only have the one orderly, so I will stay.
We always have the one orderly.
Until now.
There's nothing for 2 men to do all night.
They will be busy, sister, this I promise. And 1 man alone cannot turn all these patients.
But they'll be asleep.
They'll learn to sleep through it. We will do 1 round of turning, sleep for 2 hours, another round, and so on.
You take away the sedation and then...
I see you in the morning.
But...
Brighton, Dolly, please.
Oh, I hope you've had some sleep today. You're in for it.
Jesus, what are you doing here?
Healing your bed sores, my boy.
Don't you ever go to sleep.
2, 3. Comfortable?
Blapper bloody luxury. Do you know what bloody time it is?
Pillows right? Very good. Shut up! How about a cup of tea then?
Stop it! Shut up, you bastard!
Good. Give us 3. Sweet and strong. So where's the English like it?
Oh, aye. And sod the poor bloody Welsh, eh? I've had a wink of sleep all bloody night because of this bloody pantomime. Shut up!
A hard journey, you and me. A new land. Strange. All we know, gone. The people we were, gone. The lives we planned. But courage. A new life waiting. Different, yeah. But not so bad.
No, thanks.
This is my promise. We will make good new lives, you and I. We will not give up.
I'm going to walk again.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, maybe.
Do you think there's a chance? Always a chance. You're wounded in battle. What chance of you surviving that? You nearly died as they brought you home. What chance of surviving that? Mr. Cowan, you survived that. You have tasted Sister Edward's tea.
I survived that.
I was promised wheelchairs, an X-ray machine, steam sterilizers.
No, they were on your list. A very long list, and nobody promised you any of these things.
Mattresses and rubber bedpans, good God. Must I get down on my knees?
I've requested your supplies as a priority, and you have my word you'll be fully staffed as soon as possible.
I've seen the other wards, yeah? They have nurses.
Yes, but they're acute wards, post-op. Your young men are not treatable as such. And they don't feel any pain. They don't suffer. Well, they do, of course they do, but no pain. I'm doing everything I can, Dr. Gutman, but gently, gently, catchy monkey.
Monkey? What monkey?
You're new to this hospital, new ideas, new ways. We must be careful not to step on toes.
Good. Good. I receive the message. Be good, Gutman. Do not upset the apple cart. Monkey's toes. So many English sayings to say the same thing.
Know your place and be a good boy.
Very little sleep.
Who are these men? Talk to them.
They're in pain.
Find out who they are, where they come from, what they want, what they miss, what they long for. Let them talk about their pain. The pain here and here. When do I take the bus to London? Do I change for Vital?
Scourge of the valleys, love. No woman was safe.
And you were a mechanic?
Ah, that's why the army took me. And the Germans trembled. They trembled, love.
2 children.
Tommy Atkins, of him we have no fear. But Vin Bowen, oh, we hear he is the mighty sausage dog. If you get my drift.
3 kids. Just have to look at her and there's another sprog. One problem solved.
Two years Nottingham.
And what were you doing there?
Usual stuff. Year in Lancaster.
Oh, you got around.
Yeah. 1 Pentonville, 3 months postal. That was way back. But I'm going straight now.
And how long ago did you join up?
On my birthday. Finished training just after Christmas. Joined my regiment Easter Sunday. Got shot up Easter Monday. That's the end of Solomon Grundy.
He can talk to them himself. Stupid bloody man.
For years, all my experience wasted. Never to work with any patients. At last, I can be of some use, but still you won't give me any equipment. We need so much. Bitte. Please. So much. At last! Have a vet pet!
Rubber, gold, diamond encrusted. Who gives us stuff? Sir. Oh, God. Here I go.
See how much room we have with us this big ugly desk? Yeah. It's a dance floor.
I wouldn't mind though, you're doing all right. Not even lunch now and I'm knackered. Do you know what it feels like to be sat up straight when you've been lying flat out for months on end, huh?
This is good. Your bed sores are not quite so smelly, Vin.
Oh, it's Vin now, is it? Bloody Vin. Well, tell you what it is, Doc. I don't care if they bloody smell, because I can't smell them.
You think your wife would like your smelly ass?
My wife is safely tucked up in Talbot, where the asses are big and pink and lovely. Meanwhile, I've had another awful night, thanks to you.
Vin, we are winning the battle of the buttock. But you must look after your heels, or they too will break down.
How the hell do I do that?
By continuing as you started. Amusing us as we work with your draw observations of the world around us.
Shut it, Private Heath.
You're only a halfpenny corporal, so shut up yourself.
You don't want to wake up in the morning with your teeth halfway down your gullet. You'll shut your mouth.
Boys!
Only to be expected, Doctor. No sedation.
But William no longer wants us to kill him, and instead wants us to kill Corporal Bowen.
Progress, yeah?
Stand by your beds with your boots in your hands, boys. It's only Monty.
Can we help you?
I'm looking for the spinal unit.
And you have found it?
Right. Quartermaster Hill, sir.
Ah, Sergeant Hill. Now the hard work begins. Ladies, gentlemen, Sergeant Hill is here to get us all fit.
That's a joke.
Vin, my boy, this will cook your goose. No more lazing on your back, smoking and looking at Nurse Carr's legs.
I'm paralyzed, not desperate.
Oi.
Sergeant, we will talk in my office.
It's Q, sir.
Before you go, I'm in pain, yeah?
If I never use my arms, they would ache for me too. Move them!
It bloody hurts to move my bloody arms, you stupid bloody clout!
I thought you said no office, no desk, no nameplate on the door, but much determination. So, no problem, yeah? They offer me massage one afternoon a week. These men are paralyzed 7 days a week.
I don't know anything about paralysis.
You will learn. Become an expert.
I'm a PTI, sir, not Jesus Christ. I don't raise men from the dead. Sorry.
You are a soldier. This is your posting.
No, there's been some mistake.
Of course. I should be head of neurosurgery in Breslau, or watching children playing in the Oder. My friends and family should be enjoying the autumn in Silesia. But some mistake happened, and most of them are in SS camps while I am here with you. So, we must make the best of it.
I just don't see the point.
I'll see you Monday morning, 8 a.m.
We want to know all about you, Philip. What you did, what you liked, who you were. I mean, who you are.
Oh, don't worry about your mother, son. She just can't get over the difference. That's what it is.
You could barely open your eyes last time.
I'm off the morphine.
Are you in pain?
I'm all right, Mum. How's the first 15?
Oh, limping on without you, just about. All the boys send her regards.
And Ruth? She wants to come and see you.
No. Not yet.
Maybe later.
Yeah. When I'm up and about. When I'm walking again. Dr. Gutman says they're doing wonders for spinal patients.
Oh, all the way from London?
Oh.
You must be gasping.
Oh,
there you are.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Mum. Mum. Mum.
No, love, that's not your mum. That's another boy's mum.
I'm sorry. I read this article. Boys don't stop growing until they're 21. He wasn't even grown up.
His strengths and his youth will bring him through this.
He was the brightest boy in the bunch. Head boy if he stayed on until his last year. I'm just a groundsman, Mr. Gutman. I've got a rotten pay. Small damp cottage. But if the school employs you, then they educate your son for free. My son, William, he grew up alongside the sons of dukes, cabinet ministers, and he was head and He was a bright star.
Right, then it's up the ladders and down the snakes, eh?
Sister, weiß Philip is at his saline IV. I wrote him up an hour ago.
Fred had the last bottle.
There's no more saline in the whole hospital.
They'll have some on the surgical wards.
He
but
needs fluid just like everyone else.
there are forms to fill out.
All his infection kills him?
Tin hats on.
Every surgeon will give you his own definition of surgical shock. This may include sepsis symptoms.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I know what I'm looking for.
And what exactly is that?
No need to stop. Please, do continue.
Surgical shock, yes. My personal definition takes in blood pressure, temperature, respiration, cardiac. Dr. Gutman, if I can be of assistance.
Yes, certainly you can. Tell Sister Odgers we owe you 4 bottles of saline. You two are running low, but I've left you a crate.
There we have another definition of surgical shock.
Dr. Gutman won't let him die, will he? When? Shh.
Your mum's there. Look. She's just there. She's waiting.
Several stones.
You have potters in your bladder then? We will operate tomorrow.
How do I book theater time?
You asked Mr. Cowan.
Ruhiger Wort. Where are the night staff? Has they come? I was promised today.
They're out there. Polish. Not my idea of orderlies, but still.
They are shufflers. Shufflers from these stillworks, these orderlies you sent me.
They have been shuffling coal.
Well, yes, we find men where we can.
Shufflers of shit.
Like the Ministry of War, so it seems. It is shit you have been shuffling to me, isn't it?
Promises of shit, my dear General.
Gutman?
Yes, it is Gutman.
Gutman, the idiot. Gutman, the trusting. Gutman, the Lichtfrau-big. You yawn. I wake you. Lucky you. For my nurses, they are working like slaves. For these orderlies who are shufflers.
Let's talk about all this tomorrow.
And tomorrow, always tomorrow. You think Mr. Churchill can be happy on this poor Sister Edwards who needs no sleep? Sister Edwards the Dracula? Sister Edwards the vampire? I think not. Good. Throw the cups around. Don't worry, the Sister Edwards is asleep at last. Put on some cloaks and do a dance, why don't you?
I've requested a senior staff meeting about your behaviour. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, the conference room.
Den klok utkäpp, don't you know?
Peter, now! Quickly, quickly!
Hey, I'm not sure I want you taking this catheter bloody thing out.
Good, good.
Bad enough being walking all night to be turned out. You're pissing round in my piss. Thanks for listening.
I mean, you must see he's using up valuable resources.
I entirely agree. You're pushing at an open door.
It's hard enough getting basic supplies for our own patients without this nobody. That's all he is. A nobody in charge of moribund incurables. A wet nurse, that's all. Chimpanzee could do the job of standing on his head.
Sister, we're looking for Dr. Gutman. You any idea where he is?
He's in theatre, General. I believe it was an emergency.
Don't be silly, sister. What sort of emergency could there be on this ward?
A bladder drainage problem, Mr. Cowan.
Bloody hell, some emergency. And what idiot did he persuade to give up his theatre for this complete waste of time?
I believe it was Mr. Cowan. Mr. Cowan.
My theatre? So my nurses, my equipment?
He took his own catheter.
Is this funny?
Sister Edwards is in a difficult position.
No, General, I have been. For years, I've been in the very difficult position of nursing the occasional spinal patient and watching them helplessly as they slip away from us time after time. And time after time, all we do is hold their hands and send a rose to the funeral. Dr. Gutman does more than that.
Hey, wait till they sit you up proper. Then you'll know about bloody air sickness, mate.
Got a good view of you now, Taff. Lie me down again, quick, nurse.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to tell you. I went to London once. Never seen so many ugly people.
All on holiday from bloody Cardiff. Excuse me.
Bullseye. Hey, he's good at this, sister.
Can I help you? General Blake sent us. Dr. Gutman, he wants some entertainment. Isn't this a lovely day to be caught in the rain? You were going on your way, now you've got to remain. Just as you were going, leaving me all at sea. The clouds broke, they broke, and oh, what a break for me. I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in the storm. I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Just as you were going, leaving me all at sea. Let the rain pitter patter, but it really doesn't matter. The skies are grey, as long as I can be with you. It's a lovely day. Are there any requests?
Yes, I got one actually. Could you possibly...
No, thank you. But that was wonderful, wasn't it? But our patients can't have too much excitement.
Mustn't wear them out.
Can't take it, see?
Why are you waiting, Corporal? Madman, you could have hurt me. That's as light as air, man.
Morning, Dr. Goodman.
Sergeant?
My bloody nose broke, the mad sod.
Give it a rest, Win.
It's the only part of me I can still bloody feel, so go on, have another go breaking in, why not?
Should have moved quicker.
Go on. Chuck it to me, here.
Take it and him to the children's ward where they bloody belong.
This is what you had in mind?
Excellent. But more. More.
Where do you want it?
What is his name?
Davy Decker.
Davy, we have a bed for you here.
Don't let them dump you here, mate. Take your bed and run, they're all bloody lunatics.
Leave it here. I will ask the orderlies to break it up.
How do I explain that to my sergeant?
You say I was only obeying orders.
She'll love that.
Tell her my spinal unit will no longer accept patients brought in coffins of any kind. They will have mattresses or stretchers, yeah? General Blake, please, one moment. Ropes. We need ropes in the punch bag. Parallel bars. Q needs all this if he's to make a difference.
Do you want a punch bag in the ward?
Or in a gym. Or boss. We need a gym or another hut.
I can't get the most basic supplies. How can I justify any of this?
Or in the area we can turn into a gym. Pulling the weights, punching the bag, climbing up the ropes, upper body, you see? And nurses. I must have no nurses. You haven't forgotten?
You never get tired?
Never!
Does the man ever get tired?
I was beginning to think he didn't have a home to go to.
A wife, he says, and 2 children.
Oh, she must be a sailor.
Glad to get a rest from him, I should think.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Hey, Ludwig!
Papa.
How lovely. Look what Mrs. Kornberg has bought for the refugees.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. I let the children stay up to say goodnight. Eva?
Papa.
Dennis?
Good night.
Poor Dennis. Panzer boy, as they called him. Last week it was Goebbels and some rude song. The girls, they're not so cruel to Eva, but... I mean, he doesn't complain, but I know. Ludwig? Lud.
Mummy? But it's our virus.
Never mind. Never mind.
Somewhere in Great Britain on this lovely spring day. Half an hour of music, laughter, and bulldog spirit is workers' playtime.
Shirkers' playtime, more like.
Yeah, especially for Win.
26, 99, 100.
Didn't Q say 50?
Just think, boys. Hey, we could be slaving away in some factory somewhere if we hadn't been lucky enough to sign up.
I'll be down the pub. Opening time.
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Cross country, then double Latin.
Oh, on Tuesdays we always had needlework in our eye.
Good God, am I the only bugger who's ever done a decent day's work here?
Come on, Win. 1, 2.
That is 7 patients, 2 wards, and still they come.
Then we reach Paris. What?
Nothing.
We? I'm English also here, where it matters.
English through and through, I'd say. Well, you've filled up Mr. Khan's ward already. Whitehall are hell-bent on sending us all their spinal injuries, so we'll be busy here for a while.
A vote of confidence, yeah?
Yes.
They will come to Dr. Gutman, and all will be well.
Go on. That's it. 4, 5, 6.
You must be so pleased, Dr. Gutman.
Yeah, for him, a few stumbling steps. For others, lift a cup. All progress.
It's bloody boring.
Do all sorts of good as well. Strengthen your balance, build your grip.
I'd rather be working on my legs.
Oh, here we go again.
Change the song sheet, William.
My feet get cold. I can feel them. We should be working on that cue, not this arm stuff. Don't you think, Doctor? Time to move on. Get the old pins working again. Some days it's better.
Reflexes do not come and go.
But sensation. I have pins and needles and...
But it's been a long time.
Frank's walking.
Frank had feeling within a few weeks of his accident. With you, it's 6-7 months.
I'm not giving up.
That is good. If you can manage the hope and still find your new life. But if your stubbornness and determination stops you from moving on and planning your future.
If I can't walk, I have no future.
And now you sound like your father.
All I ever wanted to do was to join up. Get out there and get the hung. Sorry.
And he got you. The war will end one day. Your country will need you again. They will need scientists, architects, solicitors, chemists.
Help me to walk again.
I'm sorry, William. It's not going to happen.
Out of my way! Sorry.
William, are you all
Piss
right?
off! You bloody interfering old bitch!
Sir, Dr. Gutman, your houseman. I'll just,
No, he will tell us when he wants help.
But
he is not dumb. So, my houseman, where have you been hiding?
Hey, don't be daft, son.
Good night, gentlemen.
William?
It's good balance. He's working on moving from bed to chair. I spoke to him about his prognosis.
Yes. We're still picking up the pieces. When?
Refusing to let his family visit.
It's a long way from Port Talbot.
And any other excuse he can think of. Has anyone met his wife?
She's a very nice woman, but he can be brusque with her.
With everyone. We will ask her to visit. Remind me.
That's it.
So, what now? What do they need next? What are they missing?
All feeling below the waist.
We have routine, we have exercise, we have work, we can wear them out. Something's wrong. There's something to defeat the boredom. The tick, 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 tick of the clock.
It's ward entertainment tomorrow.
Joseph and Josephina?
Mr. Cowan arranged it.
This man is anti-Semitic.
Well, I suggested the windmill girls, but would anyone listen?
High blood pressure, you think?
Implants of him, I'm bloody certain.
Lovely girls. Bloody, bloody lovely. Oh, yes. Look at that, Will. You wouldn't kick any of them out of bed, would you?
Beautiful girls, yeah?
Why don't you go back in and ogle them, you bloody sadist?
You are one of the lucky ones, my boy. You stand to attention when you wake.
For God's sake.
If you rule yourself out of the competition, don't come whipping to me if you do not win.
I've never had one. Girls have... I've never... I don't know who I am, or what I wanted to be, or why I even joined up. God, this isn't my life.
Did you think you would make plans and life would follow them obediently?
My dad's ashamed of me. He's bloody mortified. He thought I'd go so far, and now he has a son who can't stand or walk. Piss of shit. Wouldn't you be ashamed?
No.
If it wasn't for you, I'd be dead by now.
You don't have to thank me.
I'd never do that. Never.
Don't bet on that.
There they are. Ladies, girls. All right.
Wash cakes?
Right. Come on then. Hungry I am.
Run!
Stairs will not be a problem. Upper body muscles will pull him up, and gravity will take him down.
You mean he'll fall?
He's joking. German.
Only they've announced a whole new road of prefabs on Gabalva Road. I've put our name down for one. No stairs.
Good. After your trial weekend, I had a letter insisting you were offered the most suitable.
Yeah, hold on now. See, I'm not sure about this weekend idea.
Next month, I thought.
No.
We can do it. I'll have everything ready for you.
And when we see how well you do, we can start making plans for your discharge.
Really?
Why not?
In time for my birthday?
Here we go.
Yes.
Go on, Neil. Show how it's done.
Go on, Neil.
Go on. I'm at the wrong angle. Shut up and get on with it.
Who's winning?
It's not a competition.
Only because he's losing.
Depends on who's keeping score.
Yeah, win. You're trailing by 3.
Shut it.
Are you athletic?
I ran for my school.
Good. Then run to the gym and bring us back some tennis balls, or even better, golf balls.
That way. Go. Run, 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 run! Run, run, run!
Look at that. They say we're unfit.
And hockey sticks! Bring us back some hockey sticks and golf sticks!
Clubs, Papa.
Club!
Yes.
3. There's 3 bullies. You went too early. That is the German way. It was the German way that got us into this bloody war. Right. First to 5. Yeah, starting now. Oh, hang on. Oh!
Bloody hopeless. England against Germany. Terrible. Don't know how you play hockey in Germany, but
Well, we played well.
They'd have to be bloody fit, our lads, to play that.
Bloody fit.
Come on, lads.
Good.
Pass it. We're going to need a gym, sir, so we'd have to pack away every mealtime.
Good. Good.
And some rules. No hitting above 3 foot.
Careful, gentlemen, please. Try not to break something.
But in your letters, you were so...
Yes. I'm sorry.
You were getting sensation back, hot and cold.
I was fooling myself.
It's early days yet.
Apparently not. My nerve endings haven't grown, mended.
So now they won't.
No. Now this is it. This is me.
No, dear, not now.
It's all right. Let's see what this is. Ruth.
Couldn't have gone anyway. Don't know why we brought it.
There it is, win there. Get it. Go on, win. Come on. Look for the space. Right, pass it out to me. Get out of the way. It's the move, yeah. Now push forward.
Sweet. Right. I'm on it.
Look, defense.
Yeah!
Come on. Bloody hell, William.
Come on, guys,
Get in there.
I don't see you scoring any bloody goals, Q.
Right, it's our way.
Whoa. Speed.
Careful. Go on.
And again.
On you.
Through. Get out of the way, you butt. Come on. Shoot. Oh, yeah. Come on, boys. Come on.
100%.
Okay, go forward. Down the wing.
Slam it.
Yeah.
Bravo. Stop 2, spinal 3.
Bloody hand. So get out of the bloody way then.
William, it's only a game.
Calm down.
Give it some belly.
Pull it back.
Gently, gentlemen.
Not feeling sorry for himself now, yeah?
Mine.
Gently, gentlemen. It's too rough. Black and blue. And cuts. All our work to keep them bedsore free. An absolute disgrace.
We're not complaining.
We can't feel anything, sister. That's the thing.
Silly man.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
Last time I saw this patient, he had both legs intact.
Simple fracture. Accidents happen.
Yes, apparently so on your ward. Just thank God it's only a fracture and nobody's dead. Irresponsible, unethical, bloody shameful. If I hadn't got better things to do, I'd take this to the General Medical Council. Right, we better get him lifted onto the trolley. Nurse, you take the arms and I'll... Oh, please.
Mind your ankle.
Now then, Heath, you may not remember me.
Oh, I remember you. You're the bastard who was measuring me for a coffin. If you'd had your way, I wouldn't be able to move a muscle.
Come on, Q, get a bloody move on. You know how long it is since I had a proper pint in a proper bloody pub?
Right, my good man. We will have 3 stouts, 3 ales, 2 eggnogs with lemonade, and 2 double whiskies.
All the times we've dreamt of this, eh? And a sherry for Nurse Carr.
Oh, and you see that man there? He pays for nothing. You don't take his money tonight. This is our treat, Doc.
Stroke of genius, sir. I don't think our lads have had to buy a single drink.
How brave, boys.
Giving them their war back, eh, Popper? This time with hockey sticks.
We'll take you all on if you think you're man enough. And next one.
I'm surprised Will had the broken bone and not you.
Well, they even up a few scores, that's for sure.
Okay, give us a count of 3, count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Too rough. Swimming competition.
Shame, though.
What do you know about basketball?
When can I get this off, Doc?
When you stop scowling at the world as if we are your enemies.
So 1960 then.
You're a bunch of girlies! Girly, girly, girly!
Think of the things he can do, not the things he can't. I can't dance in a ballet, I can't run a mile, I can't play the trombone.
Don't belittle it. Do not minimise what's happened to my son.
He has to rise above it.
Well, where you come from, obviously they do things a bit differently.
Young men are the same the world over.
Until they are crippled.
Still young men.
I found somewhere prepared to take him. It's a very nice place. It's quite near the schools, a few miles away.
This place, what is it?
You can see the sense in it.
Mr. Heath, what sort of place?
It's a retirement home.
Your son is 20.
It's our job to take care of him. He'll never marry, never have children. We know that. That's a tragedy. We thought last year when this first happened that we lost him. That might have been a blessing. But he's still here.
A blessing?
So we have to make sure that he'll always be looked after by kind people, even after we've gone.
Today, I realize the height is a mountain we must climb. Every one of you, and me. There are walls to scale and break down and sacred cows to deal with. What are you doing here? What is the purpose of this place? Is it to create dependent but smiling children hiding from the world? A hushed room full of forgotten men and too caring staff? No. It is to send you out of here. Out! With ambition and purpose. And no sacred cows. You must have none, and you must have none. These are men. They have desires. Some of you will be fathers and husbands. Understand that. And you will have all the same problems as everyone else, and a few more besides. Rent, tax, I pay tax. So will you. You have a right to these problems. I will not protect you from them. I will not!
Bloody tax. We still have to pay tax.
Right. Who's been upsetting Papa? My dear General, What do you know about the provision of housing?
I'm sorry.
Who do I talk to? The Minister for Pensions? Or do I speak to Mr. Churchill?
Just get them fit. Nobody expects you to solve their problems.
But you see, there's a problem that holds them back, that stops them getting fit. How can they face the future if they cannot see it? And I know you're going to help. It's bad enough in Germany. Everything in duplicate. Mr. Churchill, 3 copies of everything.
Liebling.
English.
Even darling. Come. Come. Enough. Enough. Who are you thinking of?
Everyone.
Left behind. They're dancing with us.
Then we must make the best of it. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Gosh, oh, get up, how'd you get so little? Gosh, oh, get up, how did you get that size?
About 2 or 3 feet.
One weekend.
I can't land myself or my wife, not like this.
You dress yourself, you take yourself to the lavatory, you even bathe yourself.
I want a divorce.
You are nervous about your sexual relationship.
I want a divorce.
Women are gentler with these things than we are. We must perform, yeah? But maybe the lady, maybe she just wants...
Don't you bloody say it. Don't you dare. She just wants a cuddle.
A cuddle she can get from a dog. With you, she wants a husband. But there's more than one way to skin a cat.
I keep telling you, I am divorcing her.
Listen, you go home for the weekend. When you come back, you can divorce her.
Couldn't say you don't have enough staff now.
It's not as bad as it was.
We're taking names for a darts tournament. You up for it, sir?
It's you lot, no chance.
Come on, sir. Two bob. In the kitty, winner takes all.
Hey, I'll have a go.
No, you won't. They've got enough problems without losing an eye.
What now for you, Q?
D-mob, I suppose. Civvy Street. Rest of our lives.
Cardigan slippers can't wait. You, Ludwig, back to Germany?
The Germany I love is long gone.
British forever, eh, sir?
Just like all of us. And Nurse Carr has been accepted as a student nurse.
Ah, so it will be Sister Carr one day, yeah? Very, very frightening.
There you go.
I can manage, not a bloody basket case.
Win, mate. Don't take it out on the nurses.
Don't you ever tell me what to bloody do, Lord Snutty. You got it so easy. What do you know?
It's the perfectly balanced Welshman. A chip on each shoulder.
Aye. Well, better than being a spoilt brat who is sulking because he can't accept he's just like the rest of us. A hopeless, helpless invalid for the rest of his life.
Oh, come on. Win is only one weekend win.
Be warned, boys. You know what we'll be out there, don't you? Cripples, freaks, sideshow half-men.
I see you next week.
I'll have thrown myself under a bus.
Ah, I told you that upper body strength will come in useful one day.
You are Hitler's bloody secret weapon, mate. You should be behind barbed wire.
Many of my colleagues say the same.
Come on, who's marking who? Yeah! That's it! Yeah! Frank, cover him! Yeah! Come on, that's spread! That's it! Come on, get back!
Ah, cardiac ward doctor?
Did you take care of Dr. Coward?
Come on, girly!
Never again.
Oh, you sent Win off home. Only got yourself to blame.
We need more teams to compete with. Wheelchair teams.
Oh, nick a tank. Shall I mow down a couple of bus queues? Bring the numbers up.
We could try this Torangata.
Not just one team. A tournament. A games. A national games.
For the nation of...
Ruritania, Shangri-La, where do you think?
Ooh, Tetchy.
Great Britain, of course. Paralyzed sportsmen from across the country, why not?
Petrol's rationed, Doctor. How are we going to get them here?
I'm sure Q could solve a little problem like that.
Well, I don't even know whether I'm going to stay on.
Of course you are. It's the best job in the world. Sort. Now, a musician, David Darkus.
Such a nice man.
Yeah, doing well, Davey. Great breathing exercise, the bassoon.
Fantastic lips.
Men of Harlech march to glory, victory is hovering o'er thee. Bright-eyed freedom stands afore thee, hear ye not her call. At your sloth she seems to wander, rend the sluggish bonds asunder. Let the war cries deafening thunder, every foe appall. Echo slowly waking, hill and valley shaking, till the sound spread far around the Saxon sky.
He's a cheeky little Welshman, isn't he?
Your foes on every side assailing, forward pressed with heart unfailing, till invaders learn with quailing. Cambria ne'er shall yield.
Get it up then, did you?
We skinned the cat. Oh, yes, we did. Hey, teacher's pet. Homemade rhubarb wine. It is lethal, boy, I'm telling you.
All right then, was it?
What do you think? When you come back to get signed off?
I'll miss you.
Gotta get yourself out there, boy.
Wow. A life worth living?
You have to get yourself a girl, find out for yourself.
I had a go.
Ruth. I know.
Jitterbug. It's a Lindy Hop. Plenty more fish in the sea.
Swimming by. I've seen them.
It'll be all right, you know?
I don't know.
Bloody telling you. Listen to your elders and much, much betters. Papa knows what is what. Everything will be good, good boy. Yeah? Good luck. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you.
We'll miss you. Good luck.
Home, James.
Time for you to make some decisions. Looking to the future.
Yeah. I know I can't stay here.
No, Mazin. You must get back on your donkey and move on.
Where to? I can't go back to school, can I?
I don't know. University, maybe?
No. They wouldn't take me. There's this home that my dad's arranged.
There you'll have a good view of the lawns.
My father says...
I cannot make it any plainer, William. If you do not look after yourself, your father will. Do you want that? If you don't decide what you want to do with your life, not your parents', then you will be an eternal child. If you do not find your voice and your balls, we will all have wasted our time. Do not ask me what you do now. Tell me.
I don't know.
Then I can't help you. Good, yeah?
I'd like to raise the subject of the spinal unit extracurricular activities.
Extracurricular? I haven't brought my dictionary.
Your ridiculous national games.
Ah, yes. Good news travels fast.
What's your objection, Mr. Cowan?
Well, where do I start? What is the point of it? Wheelchairs racing across the lawns? And croquet and...
Only javelin and archery this year.
This year?
You must have heard about the Olympics in London, yeah?
Bloody hell.
Why not?
Because they're cripples.
Not in the Olympics themselves, alongside. Parallel to. For now.
He is mad. You know they call him Popper, don't you? That's how much respect they have for him.
How many patients will be attending?
Perhaps 15?
The national games will be a laughingstock. National implies the best. The national cricket team, the national rugby team. What are these people the best of?
The best of men.
For God's sake.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Cowan. For God's sake. I find this interrogation insulting.
Gentlemen.
He'll be shipping in a bloody brass band next. We've already had the windmill girls.
What is it that so offends you?
Yes, that's the word. It offends me. It does. This is a hospital. We have respectable people here visiting sick relatives. We have children visiting their parents.
I don't understand.
It's not pleasant. I'm sorry, but it's not. People in wheelchairs, withered limbs, damaged bodies.
Now I understand.
I'm not going to a geriatric home.
They're not all old. There's a little girl in a basket chair.
Can't live alone.
Why not? I can dress myself, bathe myself, wipe my own bum.
There's no need to talk like that. And what happens if you fall out of that thing?
Thing? My chair. Wynn's repairing cars from us made a hoisting so we can lean into the engine.
Wynn has a wife, he isn't living alone.
We don't know what you want.
To be my own man. Live my own life, wherever I am, be part of the world.
We hide them away. Is this it? Is this what you say? Corporal Bowen, with a bit of humor and a wife who loves him? Corporal James, with the longing to teach history? David Darkus, who plays the baboon like an angel? And William Heath, who has fought longer and harder to survive than you will ever have to. We are ashamed of them.
I'm not saying that.
No. You are not honest enough to say it.
I'm sorry, William, but we can't allow that. Now, we've got a room waiting for you.
I'm 20, Dad. Being like this doesn't make me 6 again. I'm an adult.
We've written our wills. Everything we have, we leave to you in trust.
You don't trust me with a checkbook. Just bugger off, Dad, because I don't want any of it.
If I walk out of those gates now, I will not come back.
Jim.
It's all right, Mum. Let him go.
No, I'm serious. If you're going to turn your back on what me and your mother have arranged,
I am.
You won't see us again until you see sense.
In that case...
He doesn't mean it. He's got the tickets.
I know. It's all right.
Delusions of grandeur.
I will have my parallel Olympics, Mr. Cowan.
Oh, gets better and better.
I will. And the rest of you can go to the devil.
Yes, very adult. General Blake, I propose we take a vote on it.
All those who oppose Dr. Gudtman's proposal to hold a national games here at Stok Mandevil.
Right then, Private. Lively. Sergeant Major on the javelin. Right, no smirking, sunshine. There we are, sword in the grip. That's how it's done. Englishman says, I thought they're coconuts.
We've made the time! Oh, surely! No pictures. I thought they'd do a photograph.
No, for God's sake, woman, give it here. Right, listen up. The foreign doctor who has played so large a part in the treatment of these
They shouldn't
paraplegics...
have called him that.
It's not an insult.
Well, it's not exactly a compliment, is it? Foreign.
Can I continue?
Tomorrow's chip paper.
You're famous.
About time, too.
Say some nice things about you, Popper.
They would say anything.
Coming through.
What's your hurry?
Welsh contingent, Papa. Should be here by now.
Gut, yeah?
All right. They hear you.
Not yet.
Good luck, William.
Daddy!
Sister Edwards? Never.
Davy Dakers, no joke.
Telling me it's no joke. I'd enough being bloody paralysed now, waking up next to that.
She's all right.
And what about you? I thought you'd be fixed up by now.
Funny you should say that. There is this...
This what?
this girl.
I knew it. You dirty dog. You dirty, dirty dog. See you in a minute. Right, sir.
You look well.
Hello, Paul. I am Dr. Gutman, and you are safe.
They've broke my back.
It seems so, yes. But you are safe now, and we will look after you.
Kill me. Please, put me out of my misery.
And we will leave your misery far behind. I promise you.
Bastard! Kraut bastard!
Yes, Audrey. Start a fluids chart for Paul and inform Q he has a new customer.
Shh. Sorry.
Corporal Bowen's second throw.
Bugger. I've only got one throw left.
You'll do it.
I've done my wristing. Queuing is weightlifting.
Pretty tight, isn't it?
It hurts like hell if you do that.
Is it worth it?
Your hand, your pen.
Final round, gentlemen. Final round.
There's a new Hillman Minx out. It's a coupe. One's been telling me he can adapt it for hand controls. Don't tell your mum yet. They creep up on her, right?
William, come. Redeem our honor for God's sake. Stok Mandevil has to win something today.
Come on, William.
Private Heats, final throw.
And first prize for archery is...
Ben. Go, sister! Between the shoulder blades!
And the first place for javelin is... William!
Well done,